Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back here to the Davis Athletic Conference Complex. That's how we're gonna start the game, huh? All right. So, anyways, welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex. Take two. We are in the game 2 of this conference twin bill.
Starting on the mound for the Bulldogs here in game 2, number 18, Caitlin Hawkins.
Don't know if all of you could hear our announcer Joel, but Bulldogs will start a freshman, Caitlin Hawkins, in the circle. Because it is a conference doubleheader, home and away teams flip-flop. It is a MIAA rule that I just learned this year. So Adrian will serve as the home team, despite us being an Albion. So we will give you lineups here in a minute. But it appears Barman and Palasek will be the first two hitters for the Brits, as they have been for past 5 games. So Kennedy Barman will lead off for the Brits. So just a reminder, fans, that Adrian is the home team this game. I will forget about 34 times, as women's soccer has started behind us. Looks like Hope is out to a quick 1-0 lead. But it is very early in the first half there. Barman steps in. Hawkins in the circle. She takes the sign. And let's do it here in Albion. As the first pitch to Barman is inside. Good screwball by Hawkins. She is a freshman out of Decatur, Indiana. Now that one I definitely don't know where that is. I do know Decatur, Illinois, home of Millikan University. And the 0-1 hits her. So Barman is the free base.
Number 7, Olivia Palasek.
Olivia Palasek steps in now. Nobody out and one on. Squares to bunt. Bunts that right down third base line, and the throw goes wild. Barman scoots to third. So Palasek reaches on a sac bunt and is safe on the error by the third baseman. So Brits in business here, runners at the corners. Nobody out for Lily Patillo. She drove in the lone run, in game 1. First pitch to her is low. Palasek steals second, and Barman comes home. So Albion already up to a quick 1-0 lead. Now Patillo will wait for a Bulldog mound visit. Proud of my my stat crew here in the box. We forgot for a hot second that they flip-flop, so we're getting lineups in, and they are proud to be doing it old school. So I am very proud because, well, that's what I'm doing as I talk to you. So Patillo, runner at second, 1-0. That is popped foul. This is the 1-1 now. Palasek at second. Britons already have a 1-0 lead here. Nobody out in the top of the first. That is fisted up the middle. That'll be a base hit for Patillo, as Palasek will hold at third. Throw comes all the way home. But Palasek holds at third. Patillo is aboard with a no-out single. Now runners at the corners with nobody out for the Brits. That brings up Tassi Martinez, the senior first baseman. Martinez looks in. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch to Martinez misses. Runner still at the corners. Martinez calls time. Steps out. Be out here is Martinez, who's batting in the cleanup spot this game. 1-0. Swung on and missed. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike to Tassi Martinez. Hawkins looks in. Deals the 1-1. That is fouled off the thigh, knee, and shin of Martinez. So Martinez will take a minute to walk that off. Because that's a painful one, gonna be honest. Hawkins looks in, ahead 1-2 to the Britons cleanup hitter. That swung on and missed. Patillo takes off for second. It is a strike him out, throw him out, as it'll be a 2-6 caught stealing. So just like that here, the Bulldogs were facing runners at the corners with only no outs, and now they got a runner there with 2 outs. So good response there by the Bulldogs. As the first pitch to Lauren Boer misses inside. As a Boer now looks in 1-0. Count moves to 1-1. 1-1 to Boer. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Excuse me, as we go 1-2 to Boer. That is popped sky high and very foul. Landed by the batting cages here. Women's soccer still trailing 1-0 in the first half. It's nice that I can just turn around and watch the game right behind us. As again, we do have a full day of Britain's athletics here. The 1-2 to Boer is upstairs. Good hold there by the senior catcher. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. With Olivia Pelisek at third. That is also hammered foul. That one will land on top of the batting cage or just short hops it. So now 2-2 again to Boer. We'll do it again. There's another wasp circling the outside, for those of you who were here in game 1, but we got it out of the press box, so let's hope it stays the same for game 2. So Hawkins looks into Boer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now it's punched to opposite field, and that will be caught. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Albion leads 1-0 after half an inning here. See you back at the bottom of the first. Welcome back here to the bottom of the first. Adrian is serving as the home team in this game. Just give you a quick rundown of the lineup. Jamie Bell leads off. She is in right field. Elena Maxout is batting second in left field. Haley DeChalk, the catcher this game, bats third. Madison Svengross, designated player, is hitting cleanup. Number 16, the first baseman. Ava Ferrarelli bats fifth. As Bell looks in, we'll face Melanie Cousins. Infinity Rogers is the third baseman, as the first pitch by Cousins is in there for a called first strike. Barbara Strahan bats seventh. She's at shortstop. Jalen DeForest, the center fielder, bats eighth. And Destiny Rogers is the second baseman. She will bat in the 9 spot. Pitch by Cousins is in their first strike. Is that quickly moves the count to 0-2. Cousins is a freshman out of Wixom, Michigan. Definitely don't know where that is. Oh, I just heard by Detroit. Thank you, Brandon. And that is chopped to third. And that is up the line as Martinez is down. So we will go away for a minute as athletic trainer Whitney will. Athletic trainer Whitney Williams now with Martinez. It's a collision at first. Whitney Williams, the softball athletic trainer, also one of our top-notch athletic trainers that we have on staff here. So we just hope Martinez is okay. As the rest of the Brits will huddle in the circle. Still 1-0 behind us at the women's soccer game. For those keeping track at home. As now has gotten a little cloudier here for game 2. It looks like Martinez is coming out of the game. Scary moment there for her. So we just hope that she is okay and will be able to either re-enter today or be back for their games on Friday. Welcome back from the Davis Athletic Complex. The bunt, sack bunt, is successful, as that'll be a good old-fashioned 5-4 putout on the sack bunt there by Elena Maxoud. Tassi Martinez was subbed out. Lily Patillo moves across the diamond from third to first. Willow Montague checks into the ball game. She's a junior out of Indianapolis. She is now your third baseman, and she just made that play. So Bulldogs runner at second. Don't know what I'm looking at. As the first pitch from Cousins to Haley DeChalk misses upstairs. DeChalk was the shortstop in game 1. He's behind the plate in this game. The 1-0 from Cousins is in there for a called strike. 1-1 now to DeChalk. As Bell is at second, who reached on the error. That pitch is lined in the left field, coming on his Palasek. She comes up throwing. That throw is going to be cut off by Patillo. And just like that, the Bulldogs have tied the game. So the Bulldogs get a run-scoring single. Ooh. Brits there are very close to turning a double play that you don't see too often in softball as a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice now as Farrelly. I apologize if I say that name wrong. I take a deep breath to prepare myself every time to make sure I try to get it as right as possible. As the Bulldog first baseman fouls that down the right field line. 2 away here after the fielder's choice. Oh, 1 from Cousins is high. 1 ball, 1 strike now. As a base hit coming on is Barman. She cannot quite make the play. Aligned into center. The throw is wild, but backing up right there is Cousins. So that is a 2-out single. She advances to second. Farrelly advances to second on the throw. Runners at second and third for the Bulldogs. Apologies, everyone. Just helping out our press box crew with some of the calls. As Infinity Rogers now steps in, the third baseman for the Bulldogs. Down 0-1 after a foul ball. Pitch to Cousins just misses inside. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs already have 1 run here in the bottom of the first. Looking to do some more damage now with 2 outs and 2 aboard against Cousins. That pitch hits the outside corner. Good curveball and an even better frame job by Lauren Boer. It's one of the advantages of having a senior catcher behind the plate. Definitely going to work to help her pitchers out. She did just that, as Cousins is now ahead 1-2. Pitch misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. To it. Rogers. Infinity Rogers, the graduate student out of Sand Creek, Michigan. Looks on the 2-2. It's grounded to second, and that will be an out. So Casey Rossi makes the play. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Bulldogs and your Britons are tied at 1 heading into the second. Welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex, as some of the men's lacrosse team has joined us tonight. They will be taking on Hope tonight at 8 p.m. here on their home turf, but it's nice to see them out supporting the softball team. 6-7-8 drew up for the Brits here. Skylar Herman, the designated player, steps in against Caitlin Hawkins. Screwball misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes now. To the senior out of Union City, Michigan. You can see one of my students already looking to tell me where it's at. As Herman crushes that one, but foul. Count evens at a ball and a strike to Skylar Herman. Herman leads off. Shannon Jules on deck. Casey Rossi is in the hole this inning. As the 1-1 from Hawkins misses way outside. Good take there by Herman. She moves ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that ball is also hammered foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Herman. Again, it did get cloudy, but it's still a beautiful day here in southern Michigan. As it's also nice to have softball going on with some fans in the stands. As the 2-2 to Herman is grounded foul. Senior able to stay alive here. After this, Albion will host part of the conference non-conference triple header on Friday. Forecast does not look too promising. I am crossing my fingers that changes so that you can all hear my voice for 3 straight games on Friday as the 2-2 to Herman is hammered foul. That one might end up close to the soccer field. As a 2-2 now to Herman. But Albion will host Olivet for the noon game on Friday, and the middle game will be Olivet and Kalamazoo, followed by your Britons and KZoo in the nightcap at 4 p.m. as the curveball to Herman misses outside. Good at bat here by Herman. This is the 8th pitch of the at-bat here as Hawkins looks in. 3-2 is chop foul. Again. Straight back. She's getting closer and closer to Alumni Field with each swing. As the 3-2, we will do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat from Hawkins. Chop foul again. This is just an absolute incredible at-bat here by the senior. I like to say seniors doing senior things. Seeing 10 pitches this at-bat. Making Hawkins work early, especially after a long inning defensively for the Brits. 3-2 to Herman. It's popped in foul territory. Giving chase is the left side of the infield for Adrian, but that will end up just outside the dugout. So we will do it again. Another full count pitch, 12th pitch of the at-bat now to Skylar Herman. So 3-2 is laced foul. That one is hammered foul. That one actually cleared both batting cages. Hammered foul. As one of my dear friends, I mean, not my friend, but David Cohn, for those of you out there in the historic baseball world, David Cohn would say with each pitch, the advantage does go to the hitter. So we'll see if that holds true here as Herman will see the 14th pitch of this at-bat. And that is a base hit. It sounds like David Cohn knows what he's talking about, right? A perfect game in the majors may know a thing or two. So that is a line drive base hit by Skylar Herman on the 14th pitch of the at-bat. And I am just awaiting to see what my mom has to say about my David Cohn comment. So, but a great way to lead off the top of the second by Skylar Herman, as now that brings up Shannon Jewell, the shortstop. Jewell, the sophomore, looks in. Herman at first. She squares to bunt. That will drop. Traditional 5-4 sac bunt put out. So Jewell does her job, advances Herman 60 feet. And that brings up Casey Rossi, the second baseman. One out, runner at second. For the junior second baseman. His first pitch misses high. There's no one holding on Herman at second, so she can really take a sizable lead. I know there's not really holding on like they do in baseball, so to say, but you can get a pretty substantial lead once the pitch is thrown if no one is there covering. And right now, neither middle covered on that pitch, so middle's maybe staying put to try to save any type of grounder, keep it in the infield, and save a run. As the 1-0 to Rossi is popped into shallow center. Coming on and making the easy play is DeForest. 2 away here. That brings up Felicia Max, the right fielder. 2 away here, as Herman will be off on the crack of the bat. Felicia Max looking to put the Brits back in front here in the top of the second, because we are batting is the away team in this conference matchup, as the first pitch misses downstairs. Still 2-0 with 10 minutes to go in the women's soccer game. That is in the first half. I've heard it's a scrimmage type situation as the 1-0 to Max clips the outside corner. But we will still keep you updated on that. And again, the men's lacrosse team hosts Hope tonight, 8 p.m. A huge game for them. As the 1-1 misses. Two 1 to Max. This swung on and missed. Two now to the senior. As fouled back, as Max stays alive here. Two balls, 2 strikes. Herman at second after a leadoff single. Two is popped into the infield, and the shortstop misplays it. That'll go as an infield single. As off on the crack of the bat, Herman comes around to score, so that is a bloop single. That dunks in there. That is one of the more odd, obscure infield singles you will see. But Max delivers. The senior delivers, drives in the run. Now there is a discussion now about just not quite sure what Skelly is. All right, so I think Skelly was questioning if Herman was in the way of the Bulldogs shortstop, but the umpires say no, and The run stands, so now it is a 2-1 Britain's lead. We are back to the top of the order. Kennedy Barman up as she was hit by a pitch her first time up on the second pitch of the ball game. She swings at the first pitch and fouls it straight back. Oh, 1 count to Barman. As Hawkins looks in. And the freshman just misses inside. 1-1 count now to the center fielder. Max at first. Hawkins in the circle. The 1-1 to Barman is laced foul. It's a line drive, but very foul as Barman is behind 1-2. Barman had a great opening weekend last Sunday, the 14th, Pi Day at Bluffton, where she hit an inside the park home run, which is, again, is also something you don't see often in softball, but she did hit one out at Bluffton, as she calls time. My press box is laughing at me for my reference of Pi Day, but I don't see anything wrong with that. And he's, you know, one of them just said they liked pie. I like pie too. As the 1-2 to Barman pulls the string, and that is swung on and missed. That will end the inning. That will end the inning. So that is, the Brits get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the second. Albion leads the Bulldogs 2-1. Way to keep him in line. Oh, Coach P and Visa are watching the game. I'm going to give them a shout out. Dude, he's awesome, though. Oh.
Barbara Strahan.
Welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex as we move to the bottom of the second inning. 7-8-9 due up for the Bulldogs, and you know what that means, everyone. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7-8-9. Barbara Strahan is up. First pitch from Cousins misses. The fans do not agree with that one. But again, it is not their opinions that matter as much as I wish my opinions mattered on that, because I would have called that a strike. But that's why I don't do the hard job, as the 1-0 is fouled away. That's the hard job, being down there. I just sit and babble for a couple hours and hope at least one of you enjoys it out there. So thank you all for tuning in today. In game 2, as Cousins, the screwball by Cousins, that is muscled. The second baseman, Casey Rossi, able to field it cleanly and throw over to Patillo at first. 1 away here. Center fielder, Jalen DeForest, now up for the Bulldogs. She has some absolutely dangerous speed. Patillo is in at first, respecting that, and it's now told Montague the same thing, to respect that speed. As first pitch misses. Middles are still playing at normal depth, but corners are in. Outfield is pretty straight up. And that is bunted. Cousins fields it, but that is an infield single. And unable to make the play on Jalen DeForest. the speed from DeForest, legs out and infield single. So now there's one on here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Destiny Rogers, the graduate student second baseman. Patillo and Montague also in. As the first pitch is swung on and missed, Cousins able to get ahead. Corner still respecting the speed with less than 2 strikes here of Rogers. She shows bunt but pulls back as that just misses outside. Count evens at a ball and a strike as Patillo and Montague both came charging in. We're ready for that. She shows bunt, fielded by Patillo. That'll go down as a 3-4 sack bunt. So Rogers, who might have been trying to leg out a base hit, either way does her job. We'll get credit with the sack. Advances the runner 60 feet, and now we are back to the top of the lineup with Jamie Bell. Jamie Bell reached on an error in the top of the first. And then she came around to score as that pitch is in there for a call for a strike. Good first pitch by Cousins to get ahead. As the 0-1 from Cousins is slapped into left field. Palasek, that will dunk in inside the line. Palasek can't come up with it cleanly. The run will score. And Bell has a 2-out double. Game is tied at 2 apiece. As the 2-out double by Jamie Bell brings in Jalen DeForest, who reached on that infield single. A bunt infield single. And now that brings up Elena Maxout, the left fielder, with Bell at second, who has great speed there. First pitch by Cousins is lined, and it is snared in the air by Shannon Jewell. So the Bulldogs are able to respond. They score 1 run off 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head to the third. Bulldogs and your Britons tied at 2 apiece. Welcome back here to the top of the third inning. Albion and Adrian tied at 2 runs apiece. As 2-3-4 due up for the Britons, who are batting as the away team. Olivia Palasek due up first. Caitlin Hawkins still in there on the mound for the Bulldogs. As the first pitch to Palasek misses downstairs. It's halftime of the women's soccer game, and Hope leads 2-0. Again, it is a scrimmage type situation. I'm not sure how to word that much better. 1-0 to Palasek. Screwball's in there. Recalled strike. A 1-1. And that misses high and in. 2 balls and a strike now. Palasek, Patillo, and now Montague due up for the Brits. As that one is popped into shallow left center. Coming on and making the play is Maxout. 1 away here in the top of the third. the first baseman now, Lily Patillo, is now up. Lily Patillo steps in, drove in the lone run in the opener today, a 1-0 Albion win. That pitch misses downstairs. That is sky to center field, but right at DeForest. 2 outs now. That'll bring up Willow Montague. She came in for Tassi Martinez defensively after a scary collision by Martinez and the Bulldog base runner. Martinez ended up exiting the game. So Montague steps in, came in at third base, shifted Patillo over to first. As the first pitch to her misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes now to the junior. And the 1-0 from Hawkins clips the inside corner. Count evens at a ball and a strike. As it's cloudy, but the wind has died down and papers aren't hitting us all in the face in the press box like they were in game 1. As that pitch misses upstairs. Still some members of the men's lacrosse team here. Very good to have them here. They prepare for a big game tonight at home against Hope at 8 p.m. As the 2-1 to Montague is fouled straight back. Unfortunately or fortunately for you listening, if you are tuning into that game, you will not hear my voice that game. So I don't know, take that as a good thing or a bad thing, don't know. But there will be live stats and video of the game. That will start at 8 p.m. As now the 2-2 to Montague. That is swung on and missed. It is dropped, but they still get her a 2-3. So Adrian retires the Brits in order. 3 up, 3 down here. Albion and Adrian tied at 2 heading into the bottom of the third. Welcome back here to the bottom of the third inning. Albion and Adrian tied at 2 apiece here. 3-4-5 due up for the Bulldogs. Haley DeChalk, followed by Madison Svengross and Ava Ferrarelli. Again, I apologize to the Adrian College fans if I'm butchering these names. I don't have a pronunciation guide. As the first pitch from Cousins is grounded to short. And the throw across the diamond by Jewel is good. A little stretch by Patillo, 1 away here. 1 pitch, 1 out. You absolutely love to see that if you are Cousins. It's Sven Gross, the designated player, sitting in the cleanup spot. She is a freshman out of Stevensville, Michigan. As that pitch clips the outside corner. Start by Cousins. the 0-1. And now Cousins is ahead 0-2. Svengross, Farrelly, and then Rogers should be get there, but that is a strike 3. Swung on and missed. Ava Farrelly, the first baseman now, steps in. First pitch by Cousins just misses. Farrelly singled her first at bat. She's 1 for 1 in this game. As she grounds that, and that is off the foot. We'll see what our official scorers call that as. So Farrelly reaches on the error as Infinity Rogers now steps in. Scoreboard and stat crew are top notch here, getting everything up and ready before the next batter. As first pitch by Cousins misses inside. Great job by the Games Management men's soccer team. Great job by the Sports Information stat crew. As the 1-0 from Cousins is fisted foul. Count evens at a ball and a strike. All right, 1 ball and a strike now. Defense is straight up for Infinity Rogers. She is the third baseman. That ball is grounded, 5-6 hole. That'll be a base hit. So just like that, from retiring the first 2 hitters on 4 pitches combined, the Bulldogs now have 2 runners aboard with 2 outs here. Up now is Barbara Strahan, the shortstop this game. She grounded out to second her first at bat. As Cousins able to get ahead, she slices that one foul. So after first game that featured just 1 run, and I believe the teams combined for 9 hits. They already have 9 hits combined and 4 runs combined here in the bottom of the third, as that is grounded opposite field foul. Cousins quickly ahead 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here. Infinity Rogers at first. Ava Farrelly at second. 2 outs. Strahan's able to stay alive, fouling that back. As our games manager, head men's soccer coach Vita Molnar has returned to the press box. The 0-2 by Cousins is fisted up the middle. Gonna be a tough play for Jewel, and she's gonna have to eat it. That'll be an infield single from Barbara Strahan. That's a tough one. Those are the ones you hate as a middle. I was not a middle, but I can assure you that those are not fun as a middle. That's a tough play. It's fisted. It's a slow roller, and Strahan did have some speed out of the box. So now bases loaded, 2 outs here for Jalen DeForest, the center fielder. It's Cousins. Cousins wanted that one. That misses, 1 ball, no strikes now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Cousins looking to work her way out of the jam. That pitch also just misses. The battery wondering where that missed. Looks like it was a little bit upstairs. The 2-0 from Cousins. That clips the outside corner. Good screwball there by Melanie Cousins. Now 2 balls and a strike to DeForest. Infield, outfield still straight up as that pitch is fouled off. So a lot of 2s up there on the board. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs for each team. And you have a 2 in the circle with a 12. in the box. That's just a lot of twos. Or so I'm told. 2-2 by Cousins. Misses upstairs. So that will release the runners. As a full count with 2 outs, all 3 runners will be off on the pitch. Cousins looking to work out of this jam. Be big for the Britons if she does. The junior deals. And that is popped up in foul territory, drifting over to Montague, and she makes the play. So Albion into and out of trouble here in the bottom of the third. Adrian gets no runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on base. We go to the 4th inning. Your Brits and Adrian College tied at 2. Great job, press box. Welcome back here. 5-6-7 due up for the Brits. Boer, Herman, and Jewel. Senior catcher fouls first pitch straight back. Albion women's soccer and hope looking to kick off the second half. Every pun intended there. Every single one. My press box is laughing at me. They haven't heard anything yet. I've got puns for days. Hawkins deals the 0-1 to Boer, and that screwball hits the inside corner. Boer behind 0-2. Boer, Herman, who had a great at-bat, 14 pitches, and then a base hit to left field, and then Shannon Jewell, the shortstop, due up this inning. 2-2 in the top of the 4th. That is hammered foul. That went a long way. And if that was fair, it probably would have gave Albion a 3-2 lead. It's now the 0-2 to Boer. Hawkins looks in. Off speed, misses in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There is action in the Adrian bullpen. Again, don't know if keeping warm or if they do plan on making a pitching change. As I said that, Boer lifts that one pretty much to the Adrian College bullpen. They did not flinch, though. I might have. As the 1-2 to Boer. She's looking to get a board here. She does have great speed. Should she be able to get a board? That is popped foul. Giving chase is the Bulldog left fielder, Max out, but she runs out of room, and that does fall just outside the Albion bullpen now. Corner outfielders playing a little close to the lines for Boer, as that one misses upstairs. So left and right field are about 2-3 steps over towards the line. A lot of gaps, gap space for Boer. But they do have DeForest out there who covers a lot of ground really well for the Bulldogs. Infield straight up as Boer punches that into shallow left center, but drifting back is Strahan to make the play. 1 out. As that brings up Skylar Herman. Skylar Herman hit a base hit her first at bat. Line drive to left field. And again, the left fielder is a step or two towards the line. As that pitch hits the outside corner, good first pitch there by Hawkins to get ahead. That pitch misses outside. Curveball's away. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Herman. Shannon Jewell on deck, the shortstop. Skylar Herman is the DP this game. She pops that one foul. And all of Adrian runs out of room. That hits the roof of the Albion dugout. Women's soccer in action right behind us here at Alumni Field. This is just so fun to just turn around and watch some soccer. Just had to get some foul balls. As Hawkins readies for the 1-2 to Herman. And that pitch is swung on and missed. Got her with a rise ball. 2 away here now in the top of the 4th. Bringing up Shannon Jewell, the shortstop out of Plainwell, Michigan. I feel like I've already been educated on where that one is, but is that the one by Kalamazoo, I believe? Yes. One of my workers here is from that area, so was able to confirm. We have people that just know everyone here. I will be more educated on these towns, I promise. As Jewell pops the first one foul, falls behind 0-1. Casey Rossi on deck now. Should Jewell be able to reach here? Brits have 3 hits so far, looking for their 4th now. The 0-1 misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jewell with 2 away here. Hawkins deals the 1-1. Drop ball misses low. 2 balls and a strike now to Shannon Jewell. That pitch hits the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. And again, we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and score still tied 2-2. Someone laughed at me. So I'm glad that someone here finds me moderately entertaining. It's the 2-2 driven foul that lands on the batting cages. All right, 2-2 to Jewell. That pitch is high. All right, full count now. Shannon Jewell. Britt's looking for a base hitter at ball 4. And they will get that base hit. So Jewell is able to knock one in the 5-6 hole. That brings up second baseman Casey Rossi. So a 2-out single by Jewell. Brings up Rossi. One runner aboard here for Rossi as Hawkins deals. And she gets ahead with a first pitch strike. Again, a long day of Albion athletics. Women's soccer still trails 2-0 in the second half. Baseball is going on at Kazoo. And tonight, men's lacrosse will host Hope. So big day. Big day. That pitch is fouled back. Oh, 2 to Rossi. She waits on the off speed and punches it into right field. So with 2 outs now, the Britons have a pair of runners aboard. It's a great piece of hitting there by Casey Rossi. Waiting on the off speed and driving it to the opposite field. That is some good hitting. Love to see some opposite field hitting. Really love to see some opposite field hitting on an off speed. And we are going to have a pinch hitter. It'll be Morgan Deckrow again. She pinch hit in game 1, got a base hit. All right, so Deckrow will pinch hit for Felicia Max. Jewell is aboard after the 2-out base hit in the 5-6 hole. Casey Rossi reached and a base hit to right. And now we will wait on a Bulldog mound meeting as assistant coach Taylor Farmer is out there giving her Bulldog some words of wisdom. Shout out to assistant Taylor Farmer. Played her collegiate career at Ohio Dominican. And athletic director Mac Aaron is here. So Deckrow, the lefty, steps in. 2 outs, 2 aboards. 2 aboard. Excuse me. And that pitch clips the outside corner. And the 0-1. That's outside. Count evens out 1 ball and 1 strike to Deckrow. As Hawkins looks in, the freshman pitcher. Deals the 1-1. That is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike now. To Deckrow, a junior. Again, out of Davison, Michigan, excuse me. I know there's no D in that, but I do know where that is. Yay. As Decker's ahead 2-1. And that is fouled. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We are all tied up in 2, and there are 2 runners aboard. So if 2 is your lucky number, you are in for a good day. You, me, and Derek Jeter. And the 2-2, that is high, so that will release the runners on the pitch. Rossi and Jewell will get a jump start. Anything in the gap could be 2 runs for the Brits. As now the outfield is straight up, infield pretty straight up as well for Decro. And that is popped foul. We will do it again. As athletic director Matt Aaron is going to retrieve the foul ball. We absolutely love to see that. We love the hustle by our administration around here, literally and figuratively. The amount of work they've done to get us here is absolutely incredible. We appreciate them. The press box here appreciates them. And here we are, the 3-2. And that is a called third strike. So the Brits get 2 runners aboard here, but they will take a called third strike here, as we believe Felicia Max will re-enter the game in right field. Brits and Bulldogs tied at 2 heading into the bottom of the 4th. My apologies, friends. Welcome back. I was on the phone with one of my students as booer guns are down. You know what? I'm going to have to tell you that story. I'm going to tell you the story later. I will tell you the story next inning. I come back in the press box and booer guns down the runner at second. We head to the fifth. Your Brits and the Bulldogs still tied at 2. That is the second runner booer has thrown out today. All right, welcome back, everyone. We head to the 5th inning. Again, my apologies that I was not with you for the bottom of the 4th. Some of you may have preferred it that way. I don't know. But I was walking through a student over at soccer. Little mishap run in there, but we should be all good. All figured out now. So we have top of the lineup due up now for the Brits. Barman, Palasek, Patillo. Brits here, top of the 5th. 2-2 ball game. 2-5-2 is even with 2-8-1. Again, for those of you diligently keeping your books at home. I know my mother is. Hawkins still in the circle. That pitch misses outside. The freshman's still working for the Bulldogs. Both bullpens have no action right now. We did see someone warming up earlier for Adrian. But Hawkins has settled down here. That misses inside to Barman. 2-0 now to the sophomore center fielder. Barman up in the count 2-0. Great speed. Brits are hoping she can get a board here, make something happen. She grounds out to the shortstop. That is bobbled, and she will reach on the error. So that will be an error on the Bulldogs shortstop, Barbara Strahan. Olivia Palasek due up. Press box really likes her walk-up song. I would sing it to all of you, but none of you want to hear it, and we will lose every viewer in record time. She squares to bunt, and she gets down the sack bunt. 5-4. And now Bulldogs kind of throw it around. We had a collision at second. So there was a sack bunt. We're waiting on the call, but umpires right now are discussing if Barman will stay at third or what that situation is. Head coach of the Bulldogs, Ashley Skelly, looking for some clarification. So we will have, looks like that Barman's going to stay at third. And that's how it's going to stand. Yeah. The Bulldogs shortstop pleading her case with the umpire, but you know, I didn't even watch that part happen. So we're gonna go with that, and Patillo is now due up. Lily Patillo, the sophomore, comes up with a runner on third, Kennedy Barman. And the situation actually came up in game 1, and that's how the Brits scratched across their only run of the ball game. A sac fly from Patillo brought home Barman. First pitch, drop ball misses. 1 ball, no strikes now to the sophomore, who is now at first base. The 1-0 from Hawkins to Patillo. That is popped, giving chase. That is going back, and that is dropped at the track. So Patillo will get credit for a sac fly. She will get credit for a sac fly, and then she reaches on the error. My apologies, I'm just trying to do 7 things at once. But Patillo will reach, and now she is at second. Montague is out. Again, my apologies. The stat software, you know, we like to joke around about it, but it's like we type what happened, and it doesn't like that. It wants us to flip around the numbers and letters. So, for instance, if there's a CS26, it wants us to say 26CS or CS26, one or the other. As Boer bounces that foul. So it took me a minute, because I will say it's been a hot second since I've run into that situation, but we're all good. So the Britons have a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 5th. Patillo at second. Boer down to the count 0-1. The senior catcher. She fouls that one off. Women's soccer, they are down 2-1 now. We will look further into who scored for you. Patillo at second. Boer up. That pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Boer. Pitch is crushed foul. One ball, 2 strikes still to Boer. That pitch misses inside. That is tight. It's a good take there by Boer. Don't know if I would have taken that. I probably would have swung at that and popped it to the third baseman. So better either by Boer than me, that's for sure. Hawkins looks in now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that hits her. That hits Boer. So after just missing Boer, the pitch before, that one does get Boer. Looks like on the shoulder, middle back. Skylar Herman is now up. She's designated player, batting in the 6th spot. Patillo at second, Boer at first now. That pitch misses downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes to Herman. That's a line foul. That one made its way into the Albion bullpen. The 1-1 now to Herman. Again, line foul. That one will reach the batting cages. "17 minutes left in the women's soccer game. Albion still trails 2-1. That pitch misses inside. Another 2-2 count. I feel like I've seen a lot of 2-2 counts with 2 outs today. My workers are here agreeing with me. They've seen them all too. Again, Derek Jeter, that is the number of the day, folks. That is bounced to third, and she will step on third for the easy out. So the Brits get 2 aboard, but they do scratch across 1 run here on the top of the 5th. Albion leading 3-2 going into the bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Albion leading Adrian 3-2, 3-4-5 due up for the Bulldogs. Haley DeChalk, followed by Madison Svengross and Ava Ferrarelli. As the first pitch by Cousins just misses. 1 ball, no strikes to the Bulldog catcher. That pitch is fouled off. Cousins able to even the count at a ball and a strike. Full day of Britain sports. A lot of workers, a lot of athletes working multiple games today, including myself. I already look forward to my Lunchable after this game, as that's a great spot by Cousins. That's a ball and 2 strikes now. Great spot by Cousins. I do look forward to my Lunchable. As the 1-2 by Cousins misses outside. That is chopped foul. All right, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, another 2-2 count. Would you look at that? A pitch misses upstairs. That is popped. Patillo coming over in foul territory. She will make the grab. 1 out now. All right, 1 away now for Cousins. Looks like we will have a pinch hitter for the Bulldogs. It will be number 14, Katie Connolly, as soon as we get the official word. But it appears that it will be the left-handed hitter, Katie Connolly. I just got scared. I pulled up the live stream because I was going to send the link to someone and heard my own voice and got startled. So that's what kind of day it is. All right. Connolly steps in. Cousins deals. That misses away. Cousins hits the outside corner with the screwball. Ball and a strike now to Connolly. That is lifted into deep left field, and that is off the base of the wall. Palasek will play it off the wall, and it is a one-out double by pinch hitter Katie Connolly. So making the pinch hit at bat worth it. Excuse my distractions. I'm getting texts from our photographer over at Soccer who just sent me some great photos. So, Joy, these pictures you sent me are fantastic. Shout out to you. Thank you for that. I appreciate those. First pitch by Cousins misses. 1 ball and no strikes now to the first baseman. That is popped foul, giving Chase's Booer, but that will make the seats. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out now. And that pitch is in there for a called strike. That is laced foul, though. Hard hit ball, but just foul. By just foul, I mean a good 12, 15 feet. That is grounded foul. So again, another 1-2 count to Ferrarelli. Again, my apologies if that family is listening. I promise I'm trying. That is a difficult last name. As Cousins looks in, that is line foul. Now that one was just foul. That was a good foot and a half foul. Just past a diving Montague. So we will do a 1-2 again. And here in the bottom of the 5th, remember the Bulldogs, despite being the visiting team geographically, they are the home team due to MIAA rules. As the 1-2 from Cousins, that is popped foul. And look out, Athletic Director Matt Aaron, that is very close to your space. He didn't even put up a hand to catch it. He was ready for it, though, I will say that. Thought he was going to make a play. But instead, we will do a 1-2 again. That is line down the left field line, and that one is fair. Cutting over is Palasek. Scoring easily is Connolly, and that is a 1-out single after a long at bat. And just like that, Ferrarelli ties the game back up at 3. So in each inning that the Brits have scored, the Bulldogs have come right back and even it in the home half of the frame. As now Infinity Rogers, the third baseman, steps up, 1 out. Ferrarelli on first. Cousins looks in, and that is a great spot. Cousins hits the inside corner. Is able to get ahead. 0-1. Cousins throws the exact same pitch and gets the same call again. Quickly ahead, 0-2. So great response by Cousins. Coming right back and going right at these Bulldog hitters. As that is punched into the opposite field, and that will be a base hit. Felicia Max comes in, fields it cleanly, and we have runners at first and second with 1 out. So a single to left and a single to right. The Adrian Bulldogs have 2 runners on, as we will have another pinch hitter for Adrian. This one will be number 41, Shy Cluck. She is hitting in the 7th spot in place of Strahan. So Adrian has 11 hits, but only 3 runs to show for it so far. His Cousins looking to get the Brits out of this jam. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Behind us, women's soccer still down by 1. 6 minutes to play. That is punched the opposite field in foul territory. Giving chase is Max. She will not get there. Cousins ahead, 0-1 though. All right, no balls, 1 strike here to Cluck. As that misses upstairs, count evens at a ball and a strike. 1 away here. Farabelli on second, Rogers on first. That is lifted deep into left field, and that is gone. And just like that, the Bulldogs take a 6-3 lead with a pinch hit 3-run home run by Shy Cluck. Now that's got to make her feel good as a hitter. You come in as a pinch hitter and you deliver with a clutch hit like that late in a ball game, just like that, Bulldogs are up 6-3. So great piece of hitting there by Cluck. Britt's looking to get out of the jam as head coach Leanne Lefebvre will come out and talk to her team, calm them down. It looks like we are going to have a pitching change to shake up the momentum. It'll be number 6, Jacqueline Josephchick will be coming in. So she will take her warm-up pitches, and we will talk to you when we return. Adrian 6, Albion 3, bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex. Jacqueline Josephchick, the freshman, she's making her first appearance of the season. Freshman pitcher out of Macomb, Michigan, Regina High School. You know, I don't know where that is. I know where the Regina High School in Cleveland, Ohio, that is now defunct. I know that where that is, but St. Clair Shores, thank you. I am learning so much today. All right, as Destiny Rogers, DeForest, excited about her. So DeForest now, is the first pitch by Josephchick, hits the corner. Now the count evens at a ball and a strike. All right, so DeForest faces off against Josephchick. That pitch misses downstairs. 2 balls and a strike now. 2 to Forrest. And they got her. What a play by Lily Patillo. A bang-bang play. And it is a 3-4 putout as Patillo guns down to Forrest at first. Looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter for the Bulldogs. This one is going to be 22. Alexa Lamro. Alexa Lamro. She is a freshman out of Brighton, Michigan. As she fouls off, first pitch. Joseph Chick gets ahead 0-1. Press box. Everyone's saying it got a little chilly, and I will say between games, it was very toasty, and now all of a sudden it's a little chilly as that is live but snared out of the air by Shannon Jewell. A great diving play by the shortstop. Eliminates further damage. So the Brits, they have work to do, but they've got 6 outs to play with. So the Brits trail 6-3 heading into the 6th. We will be back. And there's Post Malone playing. So I am happy. We'll see you back here for the 6th. Welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex. Pitching change here for the Bulldogs. It is number 33, Emily Baldus. She's a senior out of Saline, Michigan. I'm told that that is the high school of our defensive coordinator, Mark Sheridan. So some Saline pride. Also, he informed me that legends come from Saline. So 2 legends right there, Baldus and Sheridan. As we have number 3, Shannon Jewell due up, and we have 7, 8, 9 due up. So everyone, that is time for my favorite joke. Why is 6 afraid of 7? That is right, 7, 8, 9. And I got a glare from our men's soccer coach and a chuckle from his team. So, all right, so Shannon Jewell, who just made that awesome grab to end the 5th, leads off the 6th as she takes the first pitch from Baldus. That is a strike. Oh, 1 to Jewell. And that pitch misses downstairs. Count evens at a ball and a strike. And that pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike now. Again, I apologize for my distractions. Women's soccer just ended, so we're getting the press box and video crew all settled over there as that pitch is swung on and missed. Telling everyone to end stream, sanitize the press box, and go get some dinner, and I will see you in 40 minutes. Because we do have a lacrosse game after this today. Again, a full day of Britain's athletics. Women's soccer looks like they ended up falling 2-1. As the 2-2 to Jewell And that is a call third strike. So Baldus able to spot that really well. Hits her spot. Great frame job by her catcher. Did Chalk, helping her get the call. Now the first pitch to Casey Rossi. That is grounded to third, and that is an out.
Number 1, Felicia Mack.
All right, as Felicia Max laces an opposite field single.
Number 4,
Kennedy Barman now steps to the plate with 2 outs. She does have a pretty fun walk-up song, not gonna lie. I am moving and grooving here. That pitch misses upstairs. All right, we are back. Just working through some little statting things, but we are all squared away here. Barman is ahead in the count, 2-0. Felicia Max, your runner at first. That pitch is called, snap throw to first, but Felicia Max back in plenty of time. As Barman still have the count, 2 balls a strike. Brits trail 6-3 with 4 outs to work with here. And that is lifted into center field, but right there is DeForest. 1 hit, no errors, no runs, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Adrian leads Albion 6-3. Welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex here on the gorgeous campus of Albion College. Top of the order due up now for the Bulldogs. Bell, Maxout, and DeChalk. As Jacqueline Joseph Chick, the freshman, still on the mound. Jamie Bell, the senior out of Lake Orion. She punches that one foul. And a nice big gust of wind coming into the press box. Some think it's chilly, and I think it's nice. So I guess the kids say there's 2 types of people. As the 0-1 from Joseph Chick. Bell squares the bunt, pulls back. That misses upstairs. Ball and a strike now. Women's soccer teams are clearing the field, getting ready for our big men's lacrosse game in an hour. And be sure to tune in. GoBrits.com. As Joseph Chick misses low. Yes, they have a men's lacrosse big game tonight against Hope. They are 4-0, so Hope is 3-0. So someone's going to get a 1 on the record, as the bunt from Bell is foul. She got a great jump there. So if that would have been fair, that would have been a base hit for the senior. Reading her defense, seeing that Montague was maybe a little back at third. But now we have another pitch to Bell. And that is a line drive up the middle past a diving Rossi. So a leadoff single for Bell. Bulldogs are back in business. As it looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter. Number 30, Lauren McCullough, is going to hit for Max out. So Bell leads off first. McCullough is your pinch hitter out of Dorr, Michigan. I definitely don't know where that is. And neither does the Michigan native sitting next to me. So, stumped us. So if anyone knows where that is, I'm glad you do. So Joseph Chick deals. That's upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Bell is great speed at first, but Boer has thrown out 2 runners on the day. So Bulldogs do need to be careful on the base paths with Boer behind the dish, as that is popped a mile high into right center. Max and Barman both come in and collide, and that ball falls. So that'll be an E9. So an E9. So now we have 2 runners aboard. Haley DeChalk is up, the catcher. And re-entering at first. So Max Soud is back at first. She has re-entered the ball game after the pinch hit reached on error by McCullough. Joseph Chick, as she squares to bunt. Montague fields a perfect 5-4 sack bump put out. That brings up number 14, Katie Connolly, who has stayed in the game in the cleanup spot. That is grounded right back to Joseph Chick. She comes home with it, and she gets the runner. She gets the runner, so on a fielder's choice, guns down the runner. So now we have runners at the corners after the heads-up play by the freshman. I will say that was not a freshman play by Joseph Chick. She turned quickly, knew her runner was coming home, and threw a strike. Again, every pun intended, as the pitcher to Boer as the first pitch by Ferrarelli is driven foul. Again, I have to take a deep breath every time I say that name. Ava Farabelli, the freshman first baseman out of Harrison Township, Michigan, faces off against another freshman. She grounds out to short. She goes the easy route to second, fielder's choice. So 6-4 on the putout, fielder's choice for all of you diligently keeping your books at home. We go into the top of the 7th. Last licks for the Brits. We'll see you back here top of the 7th. Albion trailing 6-3. So put her back, just leave her there, and then put her in as left field. Good job. Good job, everyone. Great job, press box. Welcome back to the Davis Athletic Complex. Top of the 7th here. Again, the last licks for Albion as they are batting as the away team due to the nature of the MIAA ruling. It'll be 2-3-4 due up. Palasek, Patillo, and Montague. Again, I just want to thank everyone who has been tuning in with us all day. Those who have stayed, whether you stayed for all 14 innings or you stayed for just an out or two. Thank you. We appreciate you. We wish you could all be here with us. A packed house as the first pitch to Palasek. Clips the inside corner, 0-1 to the sophomore. Again, we miss you. We can't wait to see all of you here soon. But we do appreciate you all for listening. Everyone from Adrian, from Albion, random fans, my friend group in Illinois, thank you guys. I know you guys are watching today. As Palasek grounds that one to third, and that is bobbled. Palasek will reach on the E5. So Albion needed a base runner by any way, and they got one. So Palasek with great speed will be at first. Lily Patillo now up, the sophomore out of Colorado, North Glen, Colorado, to be exact. Ball this deals. That curve misses away. There's no one on deck yet. Leigh-Ann Lefebvre, excuse me, head coach. Looks like she's going to be turning to a pinch hitter. As ball this deals to Patillo, and that is grounded to third. And it'll be a fielder's choice. The throw is high, but Rogers able to come down with it and seal the fielder's choice. So Patillo reaches on a fielder's choice. And again, a great snag there by Destiny Rogers. If that ball gets into right field, Brits are looking at 2 on with nobody out. Instead, Bulldogs are able to get 1 out. And now a pinch hitter for Albion. It'll be number 24, Grace Connolly. Grace Connolly is a senior out of Chicago, Illinois. A senior, and she can make this a 1-run ball game with a swing of the bat. She has incredible power, incredible bat speed. Ball that's looking to salvage a split here for Adrian. As Connolly is trying to give the Brits even closer as the first pitch to Connolly hits the outside corner for a called strike. I will say the sun disappeared quite quickly here. It is windy, it is chilly according to my workers. Some of them did not come prepared and wore shorts. I wore shorts the last 2 days and was freezing by night's end. So I eventually learned as the curveball is way outside, snap throw to first, Patillo is back in plenty of time. Wind is picking up here at the Davis Athletic Complex. As the longer this game goes, it doesn't look like we're going to get to that Lunchable between games. But it's okay. If this game goes long, that means we're playing longer. Connolly swings through that one. Rise ball by Baldus. It's upstairs. All right, we have 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the senior Connolly as Lily Patillo is your base runner at first. Connolly calls time. Anyone else looking for some Albion athletic action this week? Tomorrow, the volleyball team is at home and the women's lacrosse team is at home. As the 1-2 from Baldus. Connolly pops that one up. Baldus calls for it. She catches it just outside the circle. An athletic play by Baldus. You don't see too many pitchers dropping back to field a pop fly. I know my pitcher in college, she would just look right at the second baseman on that. But a great athletic play by Baldus. The senior trying to lock down the win for Adrian. Lauren Boer is the last hope for Albion today. The catcher. Again, those of you looking for Albion athletics the rest of the week. The volleyball team hosts Adrian tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. And the women's lacrosse team hosts. You know, if we're gonna be honest, that's how my week's been. I can't tell you who they host, but they play at 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'm just racking my brain through all of the potential opponents as number 5, Shea Sullivan, enters as a pinch runner now for Lily Patillo. So Shea Sullivan's now your runner at first. Thank you to one of my student workers has informed me that women's lax plays Trine tomorrow. I will be there. So 24 hours from now, I don't even know who the opponent is. So that's what kind of week and day it's been, and it's only Tuesday. But yes, Shea Sullivan has now entered as a pitch runner as the 0-1 to Boer. Her ball misses way outside. Again, stick around after the game. We will go through individual stats really quickly for you before we clean everything up, get out of here, and head on over to set up for lacrosse. Again, thank you all for joining us, whether it's been for 14 innings or 3 pitches. You are appreciated as Boer bounces that to short, and that'll do it. So Adrian is able to salvage the split as they come away with a 6-3 win. A big pinch hit, 3-run home run by Shai Cluck. That was the deciding factor in this ball game. Felicia Max, 2 for 2 with a ribby. Lily Patillo, 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies today. Shannon Jewell, Casey Rossi, the only other Brits with hits in this game, as 6, 13, and 4 beats 3, 6, and 3. So a lot of numbers on that scoreboard lit up for us. For the Bulldogs, Shai Cluck, big hit, 1 for 1 with 3 ribbies. Jamie Bell, 3 for 4, the leadoff hitter, 1 ribby. Infinity Rogers had 2 hits, as well as Ava Ferrarelli. Caitlin Hawkins, she pitched 5 innings today. But Emily Baldus, she will earn the win. Caitlin Hawkins will earn the win. Emily Baldus comes in relief, slams the door. As now Adrian improves to 6-4. Albion drops to 4-2. Again, thank all of you for tuning in today. We appreciate you. Stay safe out there, and we will see you all back here Friday.